The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Will we have a brand new LPS champion, or will our defending champion go for their fourth? Find out who will get their revenge in grand finals with this loser finals matchup between the number 1 seed Yoschi112 and the 4 seed FFR Pro 21. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, joined by my assistant organizer, BB Forky. And Forky, did you think this matchup was going to happen in losers finals of all places?
I think a majority of people were thinking this was going to be the grand finals. I mean, both of them being reseeded into the top 2 spots, both of them having pretty much the best V-hard times throughout the tournament. But, I mean, foxyman had something to say differently, knocking off both of them. And so now we're seeing this round early, and I couldn't be more excited.
Oh yeah, I definitely cannot wait to see how these two will square off against each other. They're trending in very different directions, though, and we'll get into how that might be affecting our competitors' mental games in just a little bit. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and want a time for you to join, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament, because believe me, we may not have time in the match proper to explain things fully. So here's a brief little tutorial of how things are working around here. Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. We are very, very close to the end of our tournament here. In fact, this is the second to last match, the penultimate match, as it were, and it is going to be a doozy. We've been going through so many weeks in this bracket stage, playing as we have been throughout the whole tournament on the one-player versus mode against these computers that we've come to know and loathe, maybe respect. I'm not entirely sure, but it is a double elimination final bracket that we've been playing in, and we'll have our final player guaranteed to take their second loss in this match, all in V-Hard. And we've definitely been seeing some wild swings in V-Hard races in this tournament, so brace yourselves for that. This is going to be a best of 7 match, so the first to win 4 of these races will end up winning the match, and we've gotten a few game 7s in this bracket stage. Myself contributing to one in the last match. Make sure you don't miss that last video. And when we get done with this match, we will be left with the grand finals, which is a best of 9. But the winner of the winner's bracket, Foxyman, our 5 seed, will be starting that match with a 1-0 lead against one of these 2 competitors, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. But before that, I do want to thank everyone who contributed to the prize pool in this tournament. Definitely blowing away expectations from the previous tournaments and actually reaching our $500 goal organically for this one. So thank you to all who have donated so far, and there's still a little bit of time left to donate and make the pool a little bit bigger for all of our players, because these two competing in today's match will have a guaranteed 10% cut of that prize pool, and one of them will make it 20% with a win. And as Tayman always likes to say, that's quite a few Baconator combo meals you can get with that extra placement. So throw in your direct donations with the Stream Elements link on screen. Throw in your Twitch subscriptions. Throw in your Twitch bits, and you can see that pool grow and grow. Hopefully a little bit more before this tournament is done. But yeah, Forky, this match is gonna be something. Foxyman knocked both of these two into losers finals. They're both gonna be looking for revenge. What do you think is going through each of these players' minds right now?
Well, I mean, I'm sure both of them have put a great deal of respect on one another. I mean, based on what they've done in the past and during this tournament too. And I mean, there's a big pay jump from 3rd to 2nd to 1st, so I know both of them probably care about that. There's probably a lot of practice that has been into this. I think the theme of this tournament, with 8 of the best players in the world that came into this, is trying to solve that consistency issue. Because, I mean, it is a Puzzle League game at the end of the day, and there's not really like the perfect strategy to use, because your AI can pretty much try to counter you whenever they want. And it's just trying to figure out if that combo storm's the right play, if maybe going for a bigger chain is the right play here. I think Yoshi and FFR definitely have fallen victim to those heavy combo strats. And as someone who's been talking to Foxy a lot on the sideline in between matches, that's something he's been trying to focus on a lot throughout this tournament, and it looks like it's paid off for him so far.
Yeah, these 3 players have definitely been showing throughout the tournament that they generally know what they're doing. They generally know the right plays for each and every situation. They've had fewer mess ups in each run than just about everyone else in this tournament. So these 3, I would think have been playing like they're the most deserving to be at this spot. But as we take a closer look at our match today, these 2 are kind of trending in different directions. Just based on yesterday's matches that these 2 experienced. FFR Pro's fastest V-hard from yesterday was an 8:21. Yoshi closed out the match with me. The last 5 were faster than FFR's fastest time. Like there were like 3 or 4 sub 8s in that Yoshi is definitely playing close to his peak right now, and FFR is going to have to get back into the tank a little bit, find what he can before this match starts to get to that peak himself. So, Forky, what are you expecting each of these players to do in this match?
Well, I think it's pretty much the same thing for both of them. You just can't get into your own head here. You got to play consistent, which you're going to see from both of these players. And if you see maybe one strategy is not working too much, maybe shift over to another thing. I mean, it's really hard for me to say, but if you have that lead going into cave, it's probably a little bit more important to sacrifice some of that shake time and do some more chains. But even that can kind of bite you in the end. So I don't know. It's definitely just make sure your attacks are on point, because that'll at the end of the day most likely lead to a victory. FFR's just got to completely forget about yesterday. It is a brand new day, so we can see the tide definitely shift for him. He's had really good days, and there could be another one in store. But man, just looking at a lot of Yoshi's times in the past, he has one 11:55 that stands out. Everything else has been sub 10 though. So this man definitely, he's been the most consistent. He's got the fastest average of the tournament so far, which used to be really close between him and FFR. But after yesterday, he's actually like extended it out by like 20 seconds.
These two at the top of their game play at a whole another level, but FFR is going to definitely have to dig deep to get to the top of his game in this one if he's going to have a chance to win. I'm trying to go in my head whether this is going to be in 5 games or 6 games, because I just think Yoshi's playing that much better. Like especially pre-cave, like so many sub 5, even a few sub 430 cave entries we've seen from Yoshi lately. We're probably gonna see Yoshi take the lead early on in these in most of these races. It's just gonna come down to cave, which one comes out on top, as cave often does. It can turn mediocre runs good and great runs into utter trash. So Forky, how many games do you think this is gonna take, and is it as clear cut for Yoshi in your mind as it might be in mine?
This is no disrespect to FFR at all, because he's a really great player and he's here and I'm not. But sometimes just Tetris attack has a way of you being completely off on your prediction. And for that reason, I got Yoshi winning 4-0 today.
That would be surprising and yet not surprising at the same time. This tournament's had some nutty results, and a 4-0 for Yoshi would definitely fly in the face of just the matches that I had to go through. But in any case, you're gonna have Yoshi in 4. I think it's gonna take 6 games. I think FFR is gonna get something going. He's gonna get like 2 really fast times, but Yoshi could very well have like another 4 or 5 streak of sub 8 times again. Like, I can't even properly articulate just how good Yoshi's been playing lately. So let me not waste any more time. Let's get right into this match, because there's gonna be a lot to ooh and ah about once we get started. Let's get right to it. Number 1 seed Yoschi112, the 4 seed FFR Pro, qualifying 1 and 2 in the main bracket, but they are here in losers finals, and we are going to start that match right now.
Yeah, I really hope FFR can prove me wrong now. because maybe if I make the wild prediction like that, we get a really close match. I don't know. It seems like the pattern for most of these matches are it ends really quickly, or we just have a barn burner.
I mean, Yoshi's been so dominant we could see a sweep, but these two going into yesterday's action, at least, were so close.
What do we got on FFR's camera? Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm trying to read that right now.
Oh, jeez.
What is that? He's got something on his phone, though.
All right, Gabe.
Shoutouts to FFR's camera.
You better start cooperating, or oh god. Oh man, there's definitely some certain words for the game in that phone. Just gotta keep that in mind throughout the match.
You can tell FFR has not forgotten about yesterday, though.
Oh, like when FFR's down, he's like down in a bad way, like not like a down bad way, but he gets to some pretty dark places when he starts playing bad, and so FFR definitely having some words for the game that he will try not to forget as these games get going, but apparently Yoshi got a little bit too heated in that warm up and needs to cool down just a little bit before we get started. So I guess going back to my point about Yoshi's pre-cave starts, it seems like his speed allows him to get to more chains than even FFR Pro does, and that's allowing him to make some shorter chains and get a lot of times under 15 seconds. Forky, do you think FFR could attempt to try something similar to keep up before the cave stages?
I mean, he could. He's just kind of like that slightly slower version of Yoshi, and it makes that much of a difference because since Yoshi can pull off things like that, not only is the peak higher, you see more like 10s and 11s compared to FFR's 12s and 13s, but it's a better chance to avoid the clear too if you send it a little bit earlier, or maybe you might hit the clear more often. It really depends on what the opponent's doing. But since Yoshi can act that quickly, you'll most likely even see on clears or like crush kills, he's still hitting sub 20 times. So FFR, yeah, he does need to pull out all the stops here, but it's going to be tough. You're going to see Yoshi very little trail in the beginning stages here.
All right, FFR Pro appears to be about 2 seconds into the pass as we get this game 1 underway. An X5 chain from Yoshi, probably a safe amount based on his standards, and Lakitu here is clearing on both players' garbage, and Lakitu's gonna give FFR a chain to waste even more time. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Like, you can send the prettiest attack and send it in a crazy fast amount of time, but if it's not sent at the right time, then your opponent's going to match on the garbage block that you send and get a clear on it. And fortunately, Yoshi's 5 chain does not get punished in screen shake, and we got a 13 and a 15 for our two competitors. These are definitely times that they're going to be looking to see in the early going, and a nice combination of 5 combos and 6 combos, and even some 8 and 9 combos like Yoshi's pulling off there will definitely help to increase those chances for those faster times. But Yoshi's Poochie went down to 3 lines of garbage, 3 lines of panels there, so having to send 9 lines of garbage to these foes is a bit uncharacteristic. FFR was 1 line short of that, though. Sent 6 lines appears and needed 7. 7 is probably the best number to go for in all of these early game stages.
Yeah, that Poochie stage was just a really good comparison of what's going to be the difference between Yoshi and FFR. Even though Yoshi was a little bit short here on Wiggler as well, but Yoshi managed to have to send 9 lines and got a really quick kill from it, where FFR had to send, what was it, 7 or 8 and still was a little bit short. So yeah, that overall garbage production is going to be on the higher side from Yoshi right now. But FFR is still hanging in pretty strong right now. He's going to have the follow-up here and hopefully get a pretty solid kill. There it is, 21 seconds.
That definitely works. It does seem like so far both of these players are playing for 6-line kills, which again would be a bit generous, considering what these opponents do on average. But they're kind of like go big or go home here, because one of them will be going home to watch the grand finals from the comfort of their living spaces. So they're gonna leave it all out on the table here.
Called it right on the money with the 6-line attacks. FFR sent one there. Only needed 5, fortunately. Didn't even get a chance to downstack. Got a 12-second kill, so bringing it right back. Only down by about like 10 seconds.
Oh, that was 7 lines from Yoshi. Needed 6, but the timing was just a bit unfortunate. Still an 18 though. Any time under 20 seconds will be appreciated. Oh, FFR sent another 6-line attack. That's gonna be a problem.
Oh, that's so fortunate. Already shown some frustrations this early into the match too. You don't like to see that. We've mentioned FFR. He has had a little bit of the staying calm and collected issues in the past, which I think that's something he did really well last year, was, you know, working on that. 12 seconds for Yoshi, by the way. Very nice attack. But yeah, last year he was able to win both of the tournaments, and I think when he did get the bad luck, he was able to, you know, calm himself down and play really well for the following races. I just hope he kind of doesn't revert back into that state we've seen in the past.
Okay, that's an X5 chain from Yoshi, and I do recommend, because these two foes, Lungefish and Raphael specifically, tend to not razor stacks super aggressively and chain and combo as much as they do. I think it's gonna take 8 or 9 lines to beat most of these foes. So I'm thinking like maybe actually X6 chains will have to be the name of the game for these players. And yeah, Yoshi left a little bit there, but unfortunately FFR is gonna get a chain off of falling garbage here, so not gonna be able to make up much time. Yep, FFR is about 20 seconds, 25 seconds behind on this Cave of Wickedness entry compared to Yoshi, but now that these foes know how to chain, you start seeing the dark side of V-Hard here. That's an X8 chain from Yoshi's Hook Bill. But sometimes just leaves them with no moves whatsoever. And there is our first conch kill of the match. Shoutouts to Galloping Conch for tracking those types of kills.
Both players not having the best of luck on Hook Bill here. Kind of cut off their first chains very short, and Hook Bill raised immediately after that. But the follow-ups have been good. A lot of combos from both players. The 30-second time range kill for most, but FFR is going to need to get some quicker times here. We don't have too many stages left, though. These last 3 opponents tend to troll a lot. It might not be the case on Piranha, though. 16-second kill.
Wow, you see Yoshi going to an X4 chain here in these cave stages, and if you can make the combos like a Yoshi and FFR are definitely capable of, you can get away with X4 chains. And if you can't quite make them, Okay, well, okay, Plant needs to calm down here. Could have been another, could have seen another X8 chain. Is FFR set the combos? Yes. There's another crush. But time is running. Oh, come on. A 15 Kamek. This cave has been kind of nuts. And Yoshi's gonna be entering Bowser at about 720. Unreal.
Yeah, entered cave at sub 5 too. The only real troll in this run so far has been Hookbill for him. Other than that, yeah, heading Bowser almost a full stage lead right now. He's gonna do a nice little lag chain here too. An FFR a little short on his initial attack, and Kamek's going to get that clear. So he's got to hope for this kill soon and some Bowser trolling on Yoshi's side, but Bowser might run himself out of panels. He's going to have some options. He's got to do the separate pillar down stacking, though. All right, there's a clear. But if there's no chain... Okay, there's a chain. Chance for FFR.
Okay, FFR might have Kamek crushed. He certainly does. But Bowser is crushed. And that will allow Yoshi to take the win in this first race with a time of 8:07.
Man, you get a over 30-second Bowser, over 30-second Hookbill there. Still almost sub A from Yoshi. It just shows his consistency on the rest of the levels right now. And you're not going to see him too many times not go into cave with a sub 5 time. And yeah, those beginning stages just allow Yoshi to have that little bit more of a buffer heading into the end game. But good attack by FFR. Look at all those combos.
Okay. Yeah, like 10 combo, 8 combo on the crackback. Definitely knows how to top off these foes quickly. Fortunately, nothing in the second tier of panels makes a chain, and FFR will be finishing with an 8:55. Very, very respectable time, which will beat probably on average like 80% of our total tournament competitors, but this is one of these opponents where an 8:55 is not going to cut it, so who knows what FFR is going to have to do to adjust and attempt more riskier strats for faster stage times. But for this one, we will go ahead and grant Yoshi star number 1.
Yeah, we've seen, like, in your match specifically yesterday, we had our very first sub 8 loss in a race, at least to my knowledge, in tournaments in the past. And yeah, we're in the top 3 now. I mean, even kind of like an 830 might not be good enough in some cases. You gotta give it all that you can get. I mean, we've had like almost 10 sub 8s in the entirety of this tournament right now. Everyone's just been getting better and better each time we have this tournament series go on. So FFR, he was looking good. He was a little bit short in some spots, even though he played well for a majority of the race. You have to play perfect in order to win against Yoshi. There's room for absolutely no errors.
Really no room for errors in anyone's play, because yeah, as you alluded to, both of these players are definitely capable of sub 8 times, and you've got to keep up with that. like even in my match yesterday, it took beating like 2 of Yoshi's really fast times to make that super competitive. And when you get like 11-second Lakitus like that, like what are you supposed to do against that? That's I don't know. I just don't know sometimes.
Yeah, even a 20-second Lakitu is a really good kill at the beginning, since he's one of the only opponents that doesn't raise his stack. But man, yeah, 11 seconds by Yoshi. Once again, going to be having a pretty good lead. His lag chains are on point too. He's opting to do bigger chains, I've noticed, for the most part here. So maybe sacrificing a little bit of that potential of getting like the really, really quick runs. But the kills seem to be more consistent. A 17 happening for Yoshi now.
Yeah, when you can get a lag chain and build up that chain that fast, you could afford to make the chains a little bit bigger, because hopefully these opponents won't match as many panels as quickly. Just like that, a 5 chain, 2 rows of combos. Oh, this is gonna need 8 lines, and Yoshi did send a follow-up for 13. Oh my goodness! Like just following up with combos after a chain attack like that is so valuable. The ability to do that.
A 130 Poochie kill, by the way, no big deal.
Yeah, just some casual time on here. A 9 combo in that 4 chain, like 8 and 9 combos are as good as gold in these races. Another 16.
He's already basically lapped FFR at this point too. I mean, FFR getting a little bit unlucky. It's once again, I'll point to Yoshi. He's just had the faster and more reliable backup strats when the opponent does downstack a little bit more. And when we've seen those AIs on FFR screen go down to 4 or 3 lines, it seems like he's just been a little bit slow to get those follow-ups.
Yeah, FFR has definitely left a few stages short. That was only a 6-line attack from Yoshi, though, so Yoshi is still taking a few chances, but I wonder if FFR is feeling a bit more pressured to make shorter chains keep up.
Still looking visibly frustrated on his camera as well right now. I mean, there's no pressure on him because he's not expected to win this game, but there is pressure on him because he is, you know, a competitor in the series for so many years up to this point. And you know he really wants to win and make it 3 in a row, continuing his success from last year. But dang, another really good attack by Yoshi. 17 seconds here. He's just going to keep pulling ahead, on pace to get like a sub 430 cave entrance.
Oh, FFR's Froggy downstacks into a garbage clear, and all this garbage transforming takes so long. And then the chain, the 3 chain off of the transforming lines of garbage, that's going to give Froggy more time to waste more of FFR's life. Oh, you really hate to see this.
Alright, well, FFR going to get a little bit of a break here with that chain falling into place. And another one coming in. Maybe enough time to go up to second tier 2. Let's see. There it is.
Yep, that is a thing that definitely can happen. But now, Fish
another
go back up to second tier.
Okay, this is the break FFR needs. Another chain falling into place too right now.
Oh, FFR's been short on this Blarg though.
Another chain falling into place. Oh my goodness, this lunge fish for Yoshi right now. And is he... Okay, he's still got enough.
Oh,
another clear coming in. Okay.
You had time for that too?
A pretty good percentage for maybe a chain to fall into place here. Let's see. Nothing? Okay.
Wow.
Well, I think I cursed Yoshi there saying he was on sub 430 pace because Lunchfish just tore him up.
This is why you're probably never going to see Yoshi in a Pokemon Puzzle League tournament, because Pokemon Puzzle League amps up this RNG in spades, and Yoshi's clearly not a fan. He's made that position very clear.
Alright, FFR, a bunch of combo attack here. The clear at the bottom is going to be a little bit fortunate, though. No chain falling into place, but no follow-up.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. FFR really needs to start rebuilding this chain. Can't just send a storm of combos to top off Lunchfish anymore.
Yeah, because look, all those clears, buying times for
okay.
Lunchfish, but...
Greedy Fish went for the 5 combo. We love it when these foes do that.
Yeah, a break there for FFR, but I mean, he's entering Raphael, and it's about to be 6 minutes in. This is not the pace you want to see against Yoshi, and Yoshi might be getting this kill, but oh, he's short on Hookbill as well.
Nope, another short chain. The combo's just not there. on that one, so Yoshi just decided to do some more to make sure that Hookbill stays topped off. Does not extend the stage a great deal. Okay, nice bounce back from FFR with 17. A 34 from Yoshi still keeps this a 1-stage lead with 3 stages to go. This is a very, very high margin to try and come back from this late in the race.
Very similar to last race, because this was the lead we were seeing towards the end. And if it weren't for that lunge fish, too, this lead could be even bigger. Yoshi getting the frame-perfect catch there, by the way, too.
Yeah, wasn't really expecting it. Tried to rescue it with some other matches, but it didn't come together. Oh, wait, Plant might be crushed here.
Yep, gets the enough garbage sent, 11 lines needed, 22-second kill. Very nice from Yoshi.
Yeah, 20-second times are definitely okay in the cave. Like, even 31 isn't the end of the world in the Cave of Wickedness, but FFR is fairly convinced that he is behind, and if he I don't think he screen watches, but if he was, he would have an idea of just how far behind he is right now.
Yoshi is so good at finding those 9 combo setups, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And,
just a little.
Kamek barely gets any time, but will not have time to downstack further. And it's another Bowser entry at around 8 minutes. Still a 1-stage lead. FFR has not found the cheese kills that he'd be needing to see. He might be attempting some of these cheese kills as a result. Who knows? I haven't been looking that closely.
As always, it comes down to Bowser here, and Yoshi might opt to do a little bit of a bigger chain here. A 4 chain's going to do pretty good for him at the beginning. And look, Bowser, early down stacking phase.
Ooh.
Oh, but he finds the chain.
Okay, now Bowser's lag chaining. Calm down there, Bowser. Oh, boy.
Potentially pretty good spot for Yoshi still, as long as that second tier doesn't have a chain that falls into place. Oh, the clears, though, buying just enough time.
That little random match gave Bowser enough time. But, enough time to get that combo. Combos really add very little stop time to the timer, but nope, Bowser's still going. And Kamek's still going as well. FFR has just not been able to catch a break on this stage.
Oh, not topped off on Kamek either. It seems like Yoshi's not had the greatest Bowsers too, and FFR's had that opportunity to catch up, but Kamek ruining FFR 2 times in a row. He's been visibly frustrated the entire race here, and I do feel for him. You hate to see any matches go above 1 minute, but you gotta keep your head clear, and you gotta keep going, because look, this Bowser is giving Yoshi a ton of trouble right now.
Yeah, if Bowser gets out of this, he does.
Look, he's not topped off.
Yoshi's having to build from Bowser's garbage. This is really, really slow. This is the worst place you could see yourself in at the very end.
And Bowser's still chaining a whole bunch in Yoshi's screen right now, too.
FFR's having the same problem with Kamek, though.
Oh,
Another
no.
X7 from Kamek.
It's not too often you see 2 of the best players in the world simultaneously on 2-minute-plus stages. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Yoshi's pinned! Yoshi was trapped under garbage.
Maybe a little bit of a blessing for him, too, because he's going to restart this stage and still be in the lead somehow. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, but, oh, jeez. Kamek's trying to set up chains that are not there now, and I think Kamek will be out of position. Okay, this is FFR's chance.
Hey, this should be an inspiration to you guys out there. Even you can take a race off of Yoshi or FFR.
Oh me, oh my. Like I don't know what FFR is a bigger disbelief over, that Yoshi hasn't finished, or that his run hasn't been all that amazing. There's a lot of improbable events here.
Look at FFR screen.
Oh!
Oh no, the yellows! I think that would have been a kill too if no clear happened, and because of that, oh no, Yoshi!
Yoshi Bowser down to second line.
What is this race, man? A chain down FFR's screen. Oh my goodness, dude.
Shake, there's 6 combo. More lag chains from Yoshi Bowser. FFR Bowser isn't topped off.
Oh my god, he's down to 1 line. He might be crushed here.
Yeah,
you gotta be
that's
kidding
what it looks
me.
like.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, FFR is not going to be able to stall her that long.
And another chain on Yoshi's side. Did anyone have on their bingo card win a race with 12 or more minutes? Because you're looking good right now.
Is this FFR versus Yoshi, or Galloping Conch versus Kanayo Part 3?
What is actually going on right now?
This is another X9 chain from Yoshi Bowser.
I feel so bad for both of them, but I can't help but laugh too at the absurdity of the situation. Maybe an opportunity for Yoshi here if Bowser is topped off the downside.
Down to 1 line, we'll have a clear. Oh, and FFR Bowser's not topped off. There's gonna be so many panels for Yoshi Bowser to work with.
I actually can't. Any chains? No chains?
No
there it
chains.
is.
It's done. 12:45 wins a race in losers finals. Are you kidding me?
I can't believe it, dude.
Wow. We'll be thinking about this one for a while too.
To recap the first race, I said sometimes 8:30 is not even going to do it. Well, sometimes 12:45 is good enough, apparently, and I don't know anything about this game. FFR, even more frustrated. When you have a frustrated run that just trolls and trolls, and you still had the biggest opportunity to win, that's probably got to even be more gut-wrenching in that fact. Like, all the opportunities in the world were there. I mean, maybe he didn't know Yoshi was going to be on Bowser for, like, literally 5 minutes, but imagine just, playing more chain heavy, because, I mean, on paper, the combo storms are going to get you those quicker kills, but, I mean, it seems like chains have been sacrificing that, 10 to 15 seconds early game for maybe getting that cleanup kill, because it gives, like, less of an opportunity for second-tier clears and whatnot. But, I don't know. FFR, I'm going to say it again, if you're probably not listening to the broadcast or not, but you just got to forget about it. I know a 13:07 is very frustrating, but just throw it out the window. It never happened. Be calm and collected, because if anything, this proves you can still come back and win this. If Yoshi's also getting trolled and pulling out 12:45s, you can get the win in this match.
Jeez, where was that in my match? either one. Okay, let's go ahead and give Yoshi with that 12:45. He somehow earned the star number 2. Somehow. Like, man, Bowser did a number on both players, managing to pin them both down under garbage. Just, yeah, Bowser has wreaked so much havoc in this tournament.
I give a quick shout out to Foxyman in chat, who's eagerly awaiting the winner. But at the beginning of this match here, he said we're either gonna see a PB or we're gonna see someone win with it. He said a 14:31, and even though it was still like 2 minutes off, I'll give him credit because I don't think anyone expected a 12:45 to win a race.
I mean, just not to keep going back to my match from yesterday, but the slowest time between the both of us yesterday was a 9:47. So that 12 minutes, very, very uncharacteristic indeed. So here we go for game 3 FFR is gonna be looking to shake off something, try and get back in this. X5, the 5 combo on the back end that caught Lakitu raising, so that's going to be... Oh, please stop making random matches, Lakitu. And Yoshi Lakitu, stop chaining off the garbage. And it's short! That's a short attack from Yoshi on Lakitu, and Lakitu's gonna keep chaining. Gonna get time to get to that match.
Oh my goodness.
And clear more garbage. What in the world? Both players must be feeling the effects of that race.
Yeah, probably both a little bit tilted after the ending there. But, I mean, it's an opportunity for FFR for once having a pretty significant lead here. He's got to close out these first 8 stages, get a lead for once going into cave. But, he's short.
Sent 7 lines, needing 8.
Oh, no.
Yoshi gets the X5 chain.
All second tier chain on FFR side,
wow. Too. And just like that, the lead is basically gone. It's down to like 2 seconds now for our number 4 seed and defending champion. This is, oh, jeez, I can't even.
Last race, Yoshi was already on Wiggler at this point, so he's already been lapped by himself from last race.
Okay, that's gotta make Yoshi feel pretty good, and FFR not doing too bad either. 11 to 15. These are closer to the times that both of our players are expecting to get here. I see a good 8 combo set up for Yoshi. Decides to go to a 6 to a 5 instead. Like that's just part of the beauty of
he's so quick to just find everything there. Yeah, he found the lag chain, and he had the awareness to continue his first chain there too, and add a combo right at the very end, and handsomely rewarded there with the 16.
Okay, an 18 for FFR's Wiggler. Keeping this close. Maybe this time we will not see any significant separation until the cave stages, which is what we usually see from these races.
FFR's 7 combo in the middle of his chain brings it over for a 5-2. Very good attack, 5 chain. Let's see if all the shake does wear out at the beginning here, and it does. FFR could get the kill. There it is, 14 seconds.
Okay, yeah, definitely much needed to make up quite a bit of ground. This lead is now down to like 3 seconds after having such a big advantage from that Lakitu stage. Okay, FFR is going up to an X6 chain here. And it was the perfect size for that to stack. Both players getting a 15 there in somewhat different ways.
What a weird race so far, because they've been like synced on screen like 3 or 4 separate times, but each one have had like separate trolls here and there too. I mean, nothing surprises me at this point, I should say, after that last race though.
I don't know if Yoshi has enough combos for that lunge chain. Did not work. FFR fish is
Oh my god.
Are you
this guy had
me?
4 vertical clears lined up back to back to back.
Alright. That's part of the reason why you kind of follow up chains with a combo storm. Because even if that garbage gets cleared, that's gonna make these foes go up to the second tier panels.
Yoshi had the weirdest 7 combo I've ever seen that was just all greens that fell into place.
Oh me, oh my. Will these pillars help Yoshi? They certainly will. 21 and just like that, that's a cave entry of about 508. So,
yeah. FFR,
okay.
so unfortunate, had the chain fall down from the initial garbage clear, and now all this garbage getting cleared at the top, and he's going to be short with Raphael having so many panels. He's just going to clear away here. Just find a whole bunch of random stuff. Did FFR send enough, though? He did not. Oh, this is such a bad spot for him now.
Oh, that is going to be so demoralizing more than anything else. 51 seconds. Heading into the cave at about 5:45. That is not going to be what he's looking for. And there's Yoshi extending the lead further with the 25-second hook bill. Like there have been some instances where FFR's sent a bigger chain, but I just wonder if he's generally chaining enough.
That's been the question for a lot of top players throughout this tournament. I mean, the debate will continue on forever and forever. What is the most consistent strat for a race format? But yeah, the chains do seem to help minimize some of that damage here. And FFR, even though he sent a bigger chain that time, still getting cleared on. So, you know, you never know in these instances. Yoshi getting a 16 on his side too. Looking very reminiscent of our first two races here with Yoshi pulling off to a stage lead with the last two stages remaining. But we've seen two really good runs from both the players, two really bad runs here. So FFR still not out of it, per usual.
Cave will decide things. Will decide the fate of the runs in general, I would say. Okay, there's an X4 chain, couple of combos on the back end of that. And again, Yoshi's so adept to finding 8 and 9 combos on the back sides of these chain attacks. The chain garbage did lead to a little bit of extra screen shake, and no!
Oh my
FFR
God.
plant needs to calm down.
You got that 4 combo chain at the very bottom, and look, since this was all combo garbage, all of it's going to be cleared, and Piranha's not topped off. I would say FFR, he has been doing those big chains, and maybe since he hasn't seen success immediately from it, and Piranha is still doing crazy stuff right now. He's just, I feel for him. It's just been a really rough past 2 races right now.
Oh,
and look, all that going to be cleared off too.
Kamek not doing Yoshi too many favors either. Wow, 2 minutes long stages again. Both players finding a struggle in the cave once again. Oh man, we're on the final stage. Yoshi is up another full stage. FFR needs Yoshi to spend another 5 minutes on Bowser.
I don't think that will happen, but yeah, FFR needs some help for sure here. Bowser dropping his chain early too. This is not good for FFR, but not topped off. 5
lines would have done it. It was only 4. That's going to give Bowser a little bit of time, but Bowser's out of position, and that will do it. An 8:39 for our number 1 seed, and garbage drops just in time.
Conch kill from FFR there too. Dude, sometimes Bowser likes to troll, but sometimes he seals his own fate. He had that green there at the very left column. He moved it over right 1 spot, so there was not going to be any garbage drop, and Bowser ended up dying because of it. Well, it's 3-0 right now against the best player in the world. What can FFR do here? I don't know, man.
There we go. Let's put the star in the right place. We'll keep tracking this race in posterity, but officially in the race chat, it is a DNF. FFR has thrown in the towel on this race and just doesn't want this time to be recorded. And I don't blame him.
Man, I do feel bad for him once again. It has been some really bad luck overall. You can't deny that. But he's still got to, like, not be too frustrated. I guess what? He ended up with a sub 10 there still at the end, though. So not too bad for him.
again, officially in the race time. It is a DNF, and FFR's in let's get it over with mode. Ugh. You really do hate to see it. Like, even the best players in the world have their bad days. Like, you can't be too down on yourself when the runs don't go your way, because literally everyone has their issues with this game. So do not feel too bad.
FFR in the chat. Let's just get this over with. Hey, FFR, you got this, man. Right now, at the minimum, get some points on the board, because I know you can do it. You know, just play to have fun at the end of the day. Tetris Attack is a brutal game. It can get us all, but, you know, keep your head up. You made it this far, and you had an excellent last year, too. No shame going out this early, and I still think he could do it. It's going to take, you know, a miracle at this point, but we've seen some crazy stuff happen in this tournament already, so I wouldn't put it past him.
I mean, Yoshi is not playing at the absolute top of his game right now, so there is an opportunity here. FFR just needs to get the chains together and find a way to make it happen. Okay, 5 chain, 8 combo at the end. This looks pretty good. Oh, okay.
Please don't clear. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
Lakitus for both. You love to see this. This is the Tetris Attack we know and love here.
Alright. Now what's Yoshi got for...
Oh, he drops that chain at the beginning, too.
Yeah, just decided not to continue it. It's still an 11 though. Like, are you for real? Are you? It's like, Yoshi, what are you doing here in losers finals?
FFR with the segmented attack.
Okay.
16 seconds for him as well.
Like, it's working. It's working to a decent effect. Yoshi's still doing things a little bit better, but it's not like FFR is getting super blown out yet.
I think what you mentioned earlier, maybe FFR just putting too much pressure on himself, is maybe one of the keys here. And nice attack there by Yoshi, but 11 second by FFR. I mean, very good starts for both of them right now. I know we've been referencing your match yesterday with Yoshi a lot, but I do want to ask you a question there, because I know you streamed the match right before that and went straight into that match because you knew what you were up against, and I want to say you didn't feel too much pressure there, and you kind of just played your game and didn't think about it, and you think that pretty much helped you perform better that day?
I think, looking back on it, I did need a little bit of warm-up for the match, but I think I could have just as easily done what I did against Tamian and over-prepared, and led to my hands just absolutely giving up on me at that point. But I do wonder how much preparation FFR has put into this. Like, we see what Yoshi's still doing. Lag chains aplenty, a 10 combo. Those are very satisfying to get.
Still a little bit short though, since Froggy went down the 3 lines there at the bottom. So maybe FFR with this attack. Oh, I was hoping the purple clear would come right before the garbage drop. Unfortunate for him. He maybe still has a chance to take the lead here though. Let's see who dies first.
Wow.
And it will be FFR's with Yoshi's Froggy getting clears everywhere right now. Going over 40 seconds now. A clear on the down stack too. Don't hit the purples, bye!
Come on. Oh, yeah, it really does happen to everybody. Happens to the best of them. This game is taking no prisoners. Oh, a little late swap from FFR there. Gonna go X3 on the follow-up. That right pillar should hold things up for an 18. That will be fine.
Good send by Yoshi too, but a very quick clear coming out. He might be able to still get a sub 20 for this. I don't see any change dropping in place. Yes, 17.
No time.
That's what's crazy about how good Yoshi is. He does get like those clears that was over half the screen there, and he's still getting a 17-second kill.
I mean, there was definitely a way to get an X5 chain out of that, and I think FFR needed that. Again, Lunchfish and Raphael the Raven, they tend, for me, they tend to want to go down to like 8 lines of garbage required for the most part. Yoshi's Lunchfish needed 9. Like these two, like these opponents, so they're just really digging deep today.
All right, FFR's just got to keep up the pace. It looks like he has been in a better mental shape for this round. So, and he's finding the combos. Besides, like that one drop I saw during like a stage, I think 3 or 4 ago, he's been playing very consistently here. He's gonna need just one more line here at the top. The clear's gonna come in, and Yoshi's going to get the 16-second on his end.
I mean, this has looked rather ho-hum for our #1 seed, but it's still a 5-minute cave entry. Like people don't get that too often. Okay, finally, Raph goes down in 32 seconds to FFR, but this could turn in several different ways depending on whether these cave opponents are able to find chains. Hookbill, however, not able to find too many chains. Purple's gonna get held up. No, they will not. And that is a conch kill.
FFR getting his second follow-up here. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, when Hookbill downstacks, unless he took his time. Yeah, not enough.
Yeah, that one, FFR just couldn't find any good chain to start with. Rebuilding into an X5, attempted an X6.
Yeah, things looking very grim now as Yoshi just on point with his combos and his lag chains. It's something I've noticed he's implemented so much more, and look at the results. You can't argue with it. 12 seconds on Piranha. I think he's destroyed Piranha every single race, if that's one thing that's been consistent with Yoshi's gameplay.
And there's definitely a consistency there that Yoshi has shown like throughout the tournament. Aside from a couple of stinkers, Yoshi has by and large averaged the fastest times throughout the entirety of the tournament. Oh, 1 line short from another cheesy cave kill, and it's still at 18. Like this is just amazing.
Look at the pace of this last run, too. Potentially with a quick Bowser kill here, he could end things off with a 730. Things looking so grim for FFR right now. Bowser has trolled Yoshi every single race, so he needs one more here, or maybe Yoshi's even due for one. But yeah, FFR needs the help. Let's see what Yoshi's got.
Starting short, going with an 8 combo onto the 4 chain. That's the raise that Yoshi needs Bowser to do more of. Oh, this chain's gonna go pretty long, it looks like. X6, restart again. X4? Oh boy.
Yoshi's still going for this combo assault, though. He's sticking to his game. Will it pay off?
Oh.
Just enough lag there to buy Bowser some time. But if there is not a chain here at the top, this could be the kill.
And there it is. A sub 8 to finish off an overall unbelievable performance from our overall #1 seed, finishing that race with a time of 7:53.
Well, I really hate to be right in this instance, but I mean, the trolls coming at the same time for both players, and Yoshi he was the better player today. He played better overall and ends up getting this 4-0 sweep to get his run back with Foxy to duel. And the good news is we're going to have a new champion in our tournament series, though. So Yoshi not participating in too many tournaments in the past. The one that he saw to completion, he lost to the hands of U-Cards. So Yoshi looking for some redemption there in the past. Foxy also having a grand finals appearance at a PPL tournament, which I think he's shined more in Tetris Attack, to be honest, though. So I'm really looking forward to that game because I think Foxy's in a really good headspace right now, and I think we could see that one go down to the wire.
Yeah, that one will be another one for the ages. There's so many amazing matches we saw in this tournament, and this one was just a clinic from Yoshi. FFR finishing that one with a 909.
Immediate console turn off too there.
A rage quit, the likes of which we've come to see quite a bit from this one. I feel bad like even trying to ask FFR for a post-match interview about that, because you could clearly see the frustration in his webcam the entire time. This is definitely not the way FFR wanted to go out.
I'll ask in favor of you. I'm sure he's probably just wants to relax right now. But you can't deny how good his tournament run was for most part of this. I mean, he went undefeated in groups, being the one person who ended up beating Foxy in this tournament, and then won those 2 early races, one against you. Not to mention, he also had a sweep against you cards. So he's had some pretty good performances throughout the tournament. And it's just unfortunate to see him go out like this, but I got to tip my hat to him. Like, FFR still getting a top 3 placing, won both tournaments last year. It's been a really good past 2 years for FFR. And you know what? Congrats on 3rd place, dude. Maybe not the race you wanted to see at the end, but you did good, man. Kudos to you.
Yep. Very good effort all around from our defending champion, but it just was not meant to be today. Yoshi doing just a bit too much. Closing out with a 753, getting the 4th star and the win. And it will be Yoshi going for some revenge against Foxyman in grand finals. Oh, what a game. What a game indeed.
Well, we got the man here himself, FFR Pro, in the chat. Welcome, man. We know it's been a rough couple of matches within these past 2 days, but I just want to say first off, don't let that neglect everything you've done in this tournament. We mentioned on stream, undefeated group, taking a set off of Foxyman there, and then 2 sweeps in a row, as you can see for the first 2 rounds there. So incredible performance overall. Today wasn't your day. How you been feeling overall, man?
It just really didn't matter what I did. It just that wasn't enough, or they just time scam, they get chained off of garbage. It's like, yeah, send infinite lines of garbage, and it just the game had it out for me. That's it.
That's just how it happens sometimes. Did you feel pressured to try to make like shorter chains and more combos on your attacks? I mean, there were some instances where we saw you go up to like X5, X6 on some early stages, but did you feel any pressure at all to do smaller chains to try and keep up with what Yoshi's been doing all tournament long?
Not really, because generally when I'm playing WoW, that's usually what I go for anyway, so it was kind of just a little more comforting that it's like, oh hey, I'm going up against an opponent that's going to go for everything. We just go for everything like I usually do, and, hope for the best, and, try to adjust here and there, based on, what I get, but Yeah, just no dice from the game, other than 9-second Bowser yesterday.
Those are
I
always
mean-
those are always fun to get. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you probably don't want to relive this game, but I think I gotta ask for everyone in chat too. That game 2, I don't know
Oh,
if you were
God.
screen watching or not, but what was going through your mind when, like, 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in, 12 minutes in, a winner had still not been determined? Were you like, by minute 9, already like, this race is probably lost? But then you just kept seeing the minutes go by and you're like, what is going on, actually?
Yeah, I just kept looking at the time. I'm like, how is Yoshi not finished? How in the hell am I not finished yet? Like, come on, this is the easiest win in a row to get, and of course, the game just wants to troll just enough to make sure that I just don't win that game.
Just yeah, it's hard to find the words to express how unfortunate it was to have the game do that to you. But you really have played amazing throughout this tournament. The only person to go. The only person to one of the only people to go undefeated in the pool stage had a couple of sweeps. Like we only had like 5 sweeps in the bracket stage, and you had 2 of them. So you definitely did some good things in here. Is there anything that you try to look back on this? Is there anything you think you can take away from this experience that might help in future tournaments?
Just keep practicing, try to get better, and just hope for better luck. I mean, unfortunately, it's just not my year this year, so no 3-peat. And last thing, play a Game Boy version. Game Boy version is so much better. I know, Forky, you don't want to know that the game exists, but it does. It's
more of a meme on my end. I just like to slam it for no reason. I've never even played the game, so really I have no right to bash it.
Well, that sounds like a challenge, FFR. We should force Forky to play the Game Boy version at some point.
Yeah, maybe that'll be our next Friday night races. Game Boy Tetris Attack. Get the whole community involved.
I'll play Game Boy Tetris Attack if I hit 1 sub on my Twitch channel.
Hurry, everybody! Sub to Forky's channel.
Good luck doing that though, because I don't have affiliate enabled. But
Wow.
But on a lighter note, FFR, it's been a pleasure to watch you throughout this tournament and all of last year. You've pretty much dominated even throughout this tournament too, so nothing to be ashamed of. GG's to you, man. I'm sure we're going to see you rock during the next tournament too, so congrats.
Yeah. PPL 2022, here we come. Time to start a new tournament win streak.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. And GG's FFR, you did well in this tournament, and again, best of luck for next time. I'm sure it'll go better. Now, Yoshi probably won't be playing in this one, so I expect you'll do quite a bit better. Thanks.
I hope so. Yeah, GG's everybody. Go get him, Yoshi. You gotta get revenge on the game and Foxy. For me, please.
All right, there we go. So that's going to do it for this match and for our coverage today. But we do have one more match to go, and we're gonna have to do it at a special time. So let's go ahead and make it official. Grand Finals. It's going to hopefully take place live this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Number 5 seed Foxyman coming out of the winner's bracket. Yoschi112, the number 1 seed, crawling back from being knocked down to the losers by Foxyman to get the revenge match. This is going to be something. This is going to be something to witness for all parties involved. You will not want to miss it. Like Forky, what's the thing you're most looking forward to about this one?
Well, I mean, Yoshi's still the favorite on paper. He's had the bigger peaks for the races, the better race time average, but it's just Foxy's been that anomaly all tournament, and he's been making the upsets. Beat FFR, beat Yoshi earlier in the tournament too, even beat Tay. I mean, he was a 2 seed coming out of the group stage. Like, he lost, and the rest of these players did not lose in the group. So there's something that Foxy's been doing, and it's been working out for him. And you know, you want to say Yoshi probably has a chance to win this, but especially with that 1-point lead Foxy's going to get, I legitimately don't know who's going to take this finals, which is just going to make it that much more exciting. And it potentially being on race night, so there's probably going to be a lot of the puzzle crew around too. I think that's just going to make it even more hype.
Yeah. Yoshi's going to have the challenge of winning 5 races before Foxyman wins 4. It's going to be a spectacle, and you will not want to miss it. Again, that is Friday, May 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, here on twitch.tv/Puzzle Speedrun. And you can see the weekend right after it, we'll close it out with the redemption bracket, our consolation bracket. All 10 matches of that tournament have been played, and they will be shown next weekend. There's going to be some salty things happening there as well. You'll not want to miss it. But any final thoughts, Forky, before we close this one out?
Grand finals will be absolutely insane, but in the big scope of things, grand finals, you guys aren't gonna watch that redemption bracket party hour. All the best players in the world are in that bracket. I mean, you're going to want to watch Redemption Bracket. Put that on your calendar, not Grand Finals. But no. Check out all the action. I mean, more Tetris attack, the better. It's been an insane tournament so far, and I can't believe it's going to conclude this weekend. There's going to be a lot of matches to watch, so stick around for that, guys. I hope we see a majority of you guys there.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot left to watch still, even if this is our last match of the main tournament. But again, that will do it for BB Forky and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, including the tournament participants, as well as everyone that's been helping behind the scenes. This has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.